Hello, welcome to Jade Kind Gaming. My name is Adam, and today I have another flip mat unboxing. A bigger flip mat of bigger island. Yeah. So, get a couple different styles of island feel. What dry and permanent markers erase from them. Permanent markers requiring a dry erase marker. The bigger ones, so they fold out into 27 by 39 inch mat, but they still fit in the same folded up footprint for your shelf. Still have the 1 inch squares on each side. Yeah. So take a look. They just have weird bits on the fold where they don't fold completely. And we'll begin by looking at the more tropical looking side. The sandy beaches and all. But, yeah. Bigger flip mat does definitely have a bigger feel to it. Harder to defend against the glare. Yeah, it's in focus-ish. So yeah, definitely larger island mat, still 1 inch squares with stony, sandy beaches and little pools of tropical palm trees and grasses and bushes. Just a little inlet sort of bay there with a boat that's half submerged. Perhaps that is the whole point, is ship sunk, ended up on a drifting boat, and they've stranded themselves on this island with only what they have, and you can have an adventure on this little bitty mat, where the whole point is figuring out how do we get out of here, maybe finding some treasure along the way, and we'll kind of drift our way around looking at things as we go. Since this corner is a separate little island, although the other is too, let's just continue making our way around. So, obviously, big patches of greenery. That could be things hidden in there. So, whatever resources that are needed for getting off this island could very well be found from within the jungles, but also so could the enemies, whether that's just snakes, or whether it's a goblin tribe, or whatever, ogres, yuan-ti, whatever it may be, could be hiding in these little areas, just sort of, they've taken shelter as this boat has drifted towards them. So there's little side islands with little stone pathways that connect to them. And just a little island off to the side. Maybe that's where, that looks all deserted until you find that there's a whole little tribe like all huddled together within the foliage on a little bitty island, trying to, they're afraid of you until you get too close and, fight or flight, and they no longer feel like they have anywhere to run. After you, they go. Let's again, sand, beaches. Oh, what's this? What's this? So there is a treasure chest sitting right there. Or a mimic. It's up to you. And there is this sort of stone with carvings in the side of it. And a glowing gem. I'm actually gonna... So yeah, just to take a closer look at that there and just some of the detail. Different foliage, thinner paths through the trees, thick trees, shore, water. Making our way back towards that little island that we'd had before. Just getting some little close-ups while I'm zoomed in. But yeah, so there is a, what I would call, evidently magical structure on this island. So whatever you do on here does kind of have to incorporate. Now, whether the magic of that is just some weird thing that was left here behind, and that is just like a sapphire that is enchanted with light, and it is a permanently glowing sapphire, and they can pluck it off the top, and other than maybe being like a beacon that has drawn them here, it doesn't really do anything else. It doesn't have to really, a kind of simple magic item that can be given to the players, and it doesn't have to mess up your campaign, or whether that's the reason they're here is really up to you. More of this island paths on here, and here was that boat before, but on the other end of this bay is another path that leads to another separate little island. And obviously it could be the kind of thing, at certain tides you decide, you just, use your marker and you draw a line and be like, draw a line here, and at low tide this is all shore. Or you could also have it be like, at high tide, just tell them they can't see any of this. They just see some trees sticking out from the water over here, that kind of thing. So different options with that. But yeah, there's this separate island here that also has this statue that looks like it's a humanoid statue from above on some sort of raised platform. Again, someone's been here. And it just has a little path going up to it. So, and more places to hide around. So yeah, definitely a island that at least at some point has been inhabited, but who knows what by now and what adventure might be there for the players. On the other side, we have a less tropical looking island. Let's take a look. So, certainly an equally inhabited sort of island. I think I want to start over in this corner, which has, this little bitty rocky island here. Some stones, just some sort of area where maybe things would be breaking upon as the water hits them. But I think the idea is that this area here and here are the low parts where maybe someone could actually get in with a dock or swim to or whatnot, where everything else is very much cliffside. So my immediate observation is you come in here and there's this rocky pathway up here. And there's, shrubs and greenery around. What looks like a rock that is broken and created sort of a natural bridge between these two where water is running below it. To another outcropping, particularly mossy stone. Maybe that's something. Other broken bits, and then we have a bridge. Takes us over to this map, this island, which again perhaps is reachable from this side of the shore, and there are multiple stairways up. Different passages to get up here. Perhaps you're trying to get across this other bridge to this other little island here. There's stones here that of course can be used for cover behind. And up here another path to a top section of rock. This feels very much like a last stand, kind of defend the island, attack the island, whatever it may be. Battlefield. This particular map just strikes me battlefield. So, some good fighting locales with rocks big enough to kind of hide behind, clamber up on, different elevation levels, different, limited passageways to defend as you're having to retreat, or forcing someone else to retreat, a limited sort of area to like approach from, so you can have a defense knowing, they're going to have to come from here because we have the cliffs defending us everywhere. This one just feels like a good spot to either make the players attack or defend for whatever reason. Yeah, so we got a couple of, one that feels more battle-y, one that feels more story and puzzle-like with a few, the boat, the chest and magical stone, and the statue. Like, it feels more like, oh, there's story bits here. But obviously, story bits can be added to the other, depending on what your story is, and battle with trees for partial cover all around. Either one works either way. But yeah, I will link down below where you can find this online. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye.